Hello and welcome back to Friday Minis. Last Wednesday, we took a look at the different types of networks. Now, in that video, I actually cut out one portion where I actually talked about VPN because, well, that would make that video go very long and it also didn't quite fit with the tone of that video. So what we're gonna do instead is we're gonna talk about VPN today. VPN is very interesting because when you connect to a network via VPN, you sort of end up being part of their LAN, even though you've actually connected to them over the internet. The reason why things work out this way is because VPN uses a technique called tunneling. Tunneling is very interesting, and in order to, see this in action properly, we'll use several animations, which took a long time to render. You see, the idea behind tunneling is actually very simple. Let's say now you have a packet that conforms to one type of protocol, and because it does that, it can be used in a particular context. But now, let's say I want to transfer it into a different media, or I want to augment it with additional features. What I can do is I can actually take that packet of information and then encapsulate it in a different packet. This new packet is designed for a different protocol. And as a result, basically what I've done is that original packet, which contains things like headers and other metadata, turns entirely into data carried by this one packet. This new packet can then be transferred under the new conditions in the new network because it now conforms to that new protocol. After whatever transfer, when it ends up where it needs to be, that outer packet is stripped off. And we end up with the original packet, which can then go on and do what it needs to do. So, what does this have to do with VPN? Well, simply that VPN uses tunneling. Now, what you're about to see isn't entirely accurate, but I think, after seeing this, you should be able to get a picture of how VPN works, and that's the most important. So, in this animation, my computer is on the left, my school network is on the right, and I'm connected via VPN over the internet. Let's say now these red circles represent LAN packets. In other words, packets that are meant to be passed around on LAN. And let's say one of them is bound for my computer. Now, we can't just take this packet and throw it out onto the internet because the machines out there wouldn't know how to switch that packet around to get it to me. So instead, what VPN does is it encloses that in what I would call an internet packet. That is, well, this outer blue packet knows how to make its way across the internet to my machine. And basically that's what happens. At this point, the outer internet packet gets stripped off, and what I get is a LAN packet. A packet that looks just like what a computer on my network would have sent to me. And that is how VPN actually sort of slips you into a LAN when you are in fact connected via the internet, using a method called tunneling. That's all there is for this episode of Friday Minis. I think we've overrun a bit, but it's totally worth it. I hope you've learned something today, but until next time, you're watching 0612 TV. Thank you very much for watching. If you liked this video, consider checking out the rest of my work on my channel. Alternatively, you may be interested in a playlist of all the other episodes of Friday Minis. If you'd like to show me some monetary support, I am on Patreon. You can find a link to my campaign in the video description. Of course, you can simply like this video or leave a comment. I'll be sure to respond as soon as I can. To keep in touch with my future uploads, do subscribe to this channel. And for even more updates, check out the official Twitter account for this channel at 0612TV. Thank you for your support.